Howdy everybody, I'm the Easygoing Gamer, and welcome to Final Fantasy. Now, I'm going to come clean from the very beginning. I have already completed Final Fantasy before, that is why there's a load game to select. But, out of all the Final Fantasies out there, I've only ever completed this one, Tactics, Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy X-2, stuff like that, and I figured, why don't I go through all the Final Fantasies? It's such a great franchise, and I have never played any of the old classic ones, so I figured, why not? And while I'm at it, let's record it. So, here we go. Let's go ahead and start off with a new game. My name will, of course, be Egg. Yes. And I like to stand in the in-between with things. I like to be sort of the warrior mage. And red mages use a whole lot of weaponry that a whole lot of the physical people can use, while simultaneously wielding some of the spells that the spell user can use. So next, I have a good friend. I'll make it codename Seiko. And the thief class works for him. Not necessarily that he's a thief, it's just he's very roguey. Alright, so next, let's get a monk. Monks are actually OP in this game. In case you didn't know, monks are really OP. Let's see. I'll name the monk Cliff, after someone very near and dear to my heart. Alright. Last one, you gotta have a warrior. A warrior has to be in there somewhere. Let's see, what should we name the warrior? Let's just name him Ty. There we go. Boom. And that's everyone. Let's go ahead and hop right on in. Yep, let's begin with the party. Get rid of that cursor. Old school cinematics. The world lies shrouded in darkness. The wind died. The seas raged. The earth decays. But the people believe in a prophecy, patiently awaiting its fulfillment. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. After a long journey, 4 young travelers did at last appear. And in the hand of each was clutched a crystal. And we're officially in. Just telling me how to play the game. Oop. Alright, let's go into town first before we go to the castle. I, of course, like to go ahead and pick out all the equipment. In case you didn't know, if you talk to the dancing girl, a lot of times she'll give you tips from the get-go. So let's go ahead and max out our equipment. Our money should be sufficient enough to do that. Believe it or not, I'll go ahead and get him the nunchucks, but the monk will be a lot better open-handed afterwards. Let's see, let's go ahead and get 2 rapiers and a hammer. Boom, equip. Optimize, boom, optimize, boom, optimize, optimize. And Let's go ahead and sell the access. We don't need that. And boom. Thank you. And then we head on to the armor. I always love the music in here. Always nice music. Alright. 2 for that and 2 for that. Let's go ahead and optimal. Boop, optimal, boop, optimal, boop, and optimal. There we go. And of course, let's just sell the clothes. We'll run around naked for a while. Alright. Next up is, of course, the magic. You at least need someone who knows cure. And there's not much else outside of protect that he can use. So let's go ahead and get the good stuff. Let's get some attack. Fire and thunder, baby. Boom. Now I know the magic. So let's go ahead and talk to the guard. The king is searching for the prophesied warriors of light. The crystal. You must see the king at once. And proceed directly to the next spot. Welcome, travelers. I am told you carry crystals. Is this true? Boom. It's just as Lucan's prophecy foretold. When darkness veiled the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. Your Majesty, we cannot be certain that these are the warriors foretold by the prophecy. Yet, they stand before us with the crystals. I cannot dismiss this as mere coincidence. Crystal bearers, there is a task I would ask of you. Will you rescue my daughter, Sarah? Garland, a knight once in His Majesty's service, has abducted Princess Sarah. I ask for your aid in the name of His Majesty the King of Cornelia. Garland had taken refuge in the Chaos Shrine which lies to our north. Of course, we did attempt to save the princess ourselves, but Garland is the finest swordsman in the kingdom. We have none who can match him. I have heard that you wish to journey to the continent to our north. The bridge leading north was lost long ago, making passage impossible. If you can rescue Sarah, I will have the bridge rebuilt as a token of my gratitude. Go now, warriors of light. Do not fail me. And so we are off. Off to save Sarah. Now, I am going to admit, from the beginning, especially in Final Fantasy games, I am a bit of a grinder. I will go through fight after fight, grinding everything to go ahead and level up and get strong right off the bat. So there will be portions that I cut out that are just me grinding. So a good level to be at to fight Garland, but not be too, like, how should I put this, overpowered, or too ahead of the game, or wasting too much time, really, grinding. Around level 10. Level 10, he becomes kind of harmless. So yeah, grinding is also a good way to get money. Money is hard to get at the very beginning, but a little bit of grinding, you get it quite quickly. I love the music. The music for the game is awesome. Level up, yes. Level 2. Go ahead and keep moving. Doing a little bit of light grinding. Get to go ahead and get everybody ready for Garland. Like I said, I will do some grinding off camera because that's just how I do. So you guys won't be bored just sitting here and watch me constantly fighting the same people over and over and over and over and over and over again. Which is what I'm pretty much doing now. This is how I grind for the most part. 50, that was a hell of a hit. Damn. Alright. Love this music. Goblins. And boom goes the dynamite. Another level up. Level 3 now. The first few levels go up relatively easy. It's about after level 10 where it does that slow down a great amount. Kind of an annoying amount, really. Boom. Maybe they keep going up and around. Once we get to level 5, we'll go actually into the chaos. Holy, I was not prepared for this. Alright, well they are weak against fire, so let's go ahead and get that fire out. Boom! Yeah, that wasn't good. Yeah, that's not good. That wasn't that bad. Whoa, next. Let's just burn them. Take them out quickly. Boom, fire. There we go. Yeah. With a lot of XP. Let's see. How do I? Yep. Go into magic. I can't use it outside of battle. I didn't know that. See that? How you can tell I got through the first part of the game without using much healing magic. I mostly relied on potions. So I'm gonna go ahead and use healing magic now. Oh, I don't have the MP. Whoops. Oh well. Do I have any items? No, I do not. Alright. Then we'll just fight our way back. That's the only hard part about the first part of the game, is that you don't really have many things in the way of items, MP, anything. So you get ambushed a whole lot. And you have to go through a whole lot of fights where you're not prepared. Now I find it easy just to come into an inn and pay like 5 gold to get fully healed, full MP, just full everything. Let's see, what's my money situation? I can get a couple of potions. Let's get a couple of potions. Boom. I like that rustic music. Get a couple of potions. Boom, there we go. Now we can fight for a little bit longer. Soon the goblins aren't really going to give me much of anything, and I'm going to have to find a whole lot of stronger opponents. Just to keep leveling up. So that's why I'm getting closer to the shrine. Goblin guard. Something a little bit stronger. No contest for my team, of course. And boom. Level up. Level 4. One more level and I'll actively enter the Chaos Shrine. I just gotta make sure I'm absolutely prepared. Because it sucks dying at the very beginning. In fact, I keep forgetting one of the main taboos. To save. This one's gonna be a hard one. Crazy horses are actually pretty strong in that part of the game. Alright, one down. Strong just equals a lot of XP for me. Boom. Now let's take out that last crazy one. There we go. Couple of goblins. Now I'm being just like Goblin Slayer, just slaying all the goblins. Love that monster. Going a little bit more. Alright. Boom. Oh, I ran away. That's some XP loss. I hate that. Ooh. Needs to level up. Alright. Now I'm gonna head back to town real fast. Go ahead and get some rest in. And then we're gonna start training in the Chaos Temple. Or the Chaos Shrine. Excuse me. Gotta get my locations right. So, how much money do I have? I can get a few more potions if I want to. Boom. There we go. Alright, let's get a few more potions. I wanted to even out of 10. There we go. That way I don't have to leave the Chaos Shrine so quickly. I can stay in and keep leveling up. Wolves are not much of a problem at this point anymore. In fact, most beginning enemies shouldn't be a problem at this point anymore. That's why I have to go to the Chaos Shrine that hold pretty much only enemies that can actually toughen me up. Guard Goblin. Boom. And into the Chaos Shrine. Always really cool music. Go ahead and get the items that are down here. Even in the shrine, I can't escape from the Goblin Guard. Boom. Alright, what do we have? Leather cap. Can I wear that? I can. Boom, leather cap. Extra protection. Ooh, a ghoul. And just like that, the ghoul is dead? At least he has good XP. And that's what I like. Things that are easy to kill but have a lot of XP. Alright, guy gets warm. Boom. Boom. And it's dead. Potion. And a tent. And then there are 2 more doors on the other side, but those are locked by a mystic key. So I can't do them quite yet. I hate the werewolves. They inflict poison. And I have to walk all the way back to town just to get an antidote for the damn poison. Boom. And I always forget to carry antidotes with me, even though I know for a fact that when I come into contact with things that are going to poison me. Well, good XP at least. Walking through the shrine, leveling up. Zombies. Boom. A little bit more and we'll get a level up. A Black Widow. Nothing like coming into contact with giant spider. You know what? I'm gonna be daring. I'm gonna be daring, You might see the first epic fail in the entire series. But I want to give y'all a little bit more entertainment than just me running around killing enemies. So let's go ahead and fight Garland now that we're at level 6. Let's go ahead. Alright. The king will have no choice but to exchange the kingdom for his daughter's life. Cornelia will be mine. Who's there? Huh. The king's lapdog. Do you have any idea who you're messing with? You really think you have what it takes to cross swords with me? Very well. I, Garland, will knock you all down. Alright. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and stir up a little bit of magic. Boom. 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 And boom. And he can take a little bit. He can take a little bit, but he can't dish any. Boom. Burn, baby, burn. Good hit. Good hit. Solid hit. Alright. One more lightning bolt. Crank it up. Ooh, that was a good hit. Boom. And boom. And just like that, Garland is down. Like I said, you don't need to be that strong to be Garland at the beginning. I just tend to be OP. Alright. You've come to rescue me. I'm Sarah, Princess of Cornelia. Words could never be enough to thank you. That's the first time anyone's ever defeated Garland. You must allow me to show my gratitude. Please accompany me to the castle of Cornelia. And now we follow her. I like how the bats in this game aren't enemies, they're just decoration. Thank you for returning my daughter to my side. There can be no doubt that you are the warriors of light from Luca Prophecy. You should hear the prophecy in its entirety, if I may. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. If they cannot gather the shards of light, the darkness will consume all. The 4 crystals will never shine again. Now I hear that a crystal can be found on the continent to our north. Restoring light to the crystals is our only hope of ridding the world of the monsters which plague it. I will have the bridge to the north rebuilt, as promised. I pray that you succeed in restoring light to the 4 crystals and to the world. Boom. First task done. Okay, now very important, before you leave, you should always talk to Sarah. She will give you the special loot. This loot has been entrusted to the Princess of Cornelia for many generations. When he abducted me, Garland took this loot as well. I want you to have it. It may aid you on your journey. You obtained the loot. The loot is actually very important near the end of the game. So if you get it right here at the beginning, you don't have to worry about backtracking a whole lot. So let's go ahead and leave the castle. Now, about that bridge. Ordered from His Majesty, we're to do our part to fulfill Lucan prophecy. Some quick building. I like how he got the guards to build it. He didn't hire carpenters or anything like that, or bridge builders, or masons, or anything. He's like, nah, I'll let the guards do it. They're just lounging around anyway. And boom, the bridge is built. File in. What does the bridge have to do with the prophecy? The 4 warriors of light are here. They're here in Cornelia. And boom, we leave. Alright, so I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode right here. I hope everybody enjoyed seeing the first part, saving Sarah, defeating Garland, being an all-around badass. And I hope you look forward to the next episode, because I look forward to y'all watching. Well, till next time, everybody. Goodbye now.